Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is Catchin' Thieves from Catchin' Productions, and I'm back with another video. This video is a Bandos guide, and this is some pre-recorded footage of me gearing up and going to the Bandos. And the audio from that video happened to mess up, so I'm doing a over commentary or post commentary for you. So here I'm just showing you my inventory setup, my gear, and what's in my familiar. You can copy it as similar as you want. Feel free to upgrade and downgrade as you see necessary. Here I was just going to teleport, but I found out that I was on Lunars, so I'm going to go into my bank and spellbook swap. So bear with me. So for this, the required stats are going to be 61 magic for the Troll Hunt teleport, the Edgar's Ruse quest for the Troll Hunt teleport, 60 strength or agility for the obstacle to get into God War's dungeon. And if you haven't already, you need a rope to get into God War's dungeon if you haven't already been in there. Alright, so I'm swapping my spellbook, getting my runes back, and I will be going there right now. Alright, so just teleport. Okay, you can either go west or east, you'll end up in the same spot as long as you generally go north. Try to ignore my fail here. I kind of get lost. And I'm going to be meeting up with one of my friends. We're going to be doing a duo, but he does leave throughout the trip, and there's a surprise at the end of the trip that you guys want to stay tuned to see. And yes, he did miss out on whatever it so happened to be. Alright, so you want to just run past these wolves. This is where you would want to use your rope on if you haven't already been down here. So you just go down here into a little safe spot. The snow is a safe area in which you can rest in. Get your energy up, and then make sure that I'm just I'm changing my combat style from Legacy to Revolution. Make sure that you have your Bandos item and your Zamorak item. In this case I have a Zami arrow, which counts towards Zamorak, obviously, and it makes all of the minions unaggressive. So to get your 40 kill count for Bandos, the minions you want to be targeting are these level 84 goblins and the hobgoblins. And you can also target any of the monsters which are low on health, because all you need to do is just do the last set of damage. You don't need to do the whole set, if that makes sense. Also, what you can do is you can wait for one of these other followers, such as like a Zamrock follower, to get one of those Bandos followers down to low health, and you can go attack another Bandos follower and kill that one, and then come back to the other one and finish it off while it's on low health. So you can just speed up your kill count. Just some simple tips. Also, If you're on EOC, Revolution, or Momentum, make sure that you're keeping your health up. You can use the Rejuvenation, Regeneration, or the Ice Asylum if you've done the Dig Site quest, by expending your adrenaline for some life points. And again, guys, I apologize for this post commentary. My audio just got messed up in the video. I will try to make it right in the next video. So I'm just going to show you a few more kills, and then I will cut to the end of my kill count. And if you guys are wondering if your stats are good enough to come here, what I would recommend for your stats for a duo would be, for a longer trip, I would say 85. No, I would say 80 melees if you're going to melee. 80 attack, 80 strength, 80 defense, 80 HP, and at least 70 prayer with piety, or 92 or 95 prayer with turmoil, obviously, and around 67 summoning for your war tortoise. And if you plan on soloing, I would say around 90, around 90 attack, strength, defense, HP. You definitely would want 95 prayer and 67 summoning. Alright, my kill count is done. You would want to go into this area, which I'm going to show you right now, the far northwest area, and you want to bang on this big door with a hammer. You want to make sure you have one in your tool belt or in your inventory. And if it's in your inventory, just put it to your tool belt so you can save space. You want to run through this area towards this door and go in. And this is an area where you can prepare to go into the boss. And my friend and I, that's not my friend, my friend and I got lucky enough to get an open world. He's already in there, and he is doing work on Bandos. I'm just going to go in there, pot up, and join him. And I will show you a kill or two, what it's like, where to stand, and how to set up. Make sure you set your quick prayers too. Make sure you put protect item in case you die. I'm using Soul Split and Turmoil, in case you're wondering. He had me picking up the bones, and I was noting them with magic notepaper because it would give us more money for each trip, so that we can keep all the bones. Because when we duo, our trips tend to be longer. Also, that altar right there, you can pray at once every 10 minutes, and it'll save you from using prayer potions. So, what you want to do is you want to stand in this corner, the northeast corner of the room, and you want to have auto retaliate off. What that'll do is it'll make it so one of the minions are not on me and not attacking me. So it'll save some damage. It'll save you some damage from being dealt. And if you're soloing, what I would recommend is to kill the mage minion first, the melee minion, and then the ranged minion. Just go in order of the combat triangle. and then make sure that you use any health gaining abilities after each kill. Alright, so I'm going to cut out to the end of my trip, and I will be back to show you what I got. Alright guys, one more thing. Always use anticipation, regardless if you're not getting stunned or not. This is for EOC, obviously. I forgot to put an hour on, like I said. Use anticipation because it reduces damage that you receive by 10%, so it just saves some incoming damage. But if you're a soloing, I highly recommend to use the debilitate ability. What that does is it reduces damage that you receive by 50%, I think for a certain amount of time, I think it's 10 seconds. And that'll save you a large amount of food and some prayer points. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to cut out to the end of my trip, and I'll show you what I got this time for real. Alright guys, I'm back, and as you can see in my inventory, I have a sweet present. I got some Bandos tassets that trip, and my friend who had to leave that trip missed out. So I'm just doing a quick price check right here. Show you what I got for my trip. And I got all those charms. So as you can see, I made well over 5 mil in that one trip. So you just stick to these simple methods, you can make this much money too. Bandos is a very easy boss, very novice boss. So hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe, and enjoy me selling my loot.